I think for me, my example again will kind of go back to the race network lead themselves. I think it's a role that is, first of all, you have to lead without being paid. And so you really have to be someone who really understands, that you're going to come across very challenging places. So you really have to have that you really have to lead with influence, which means not just the business, but also your network. So how do you lead that and really be clear why you're leading it and knowing that position? And I guess someone is probably thinking, well, maybe I haven't thought about that, but what worked well for me was always connecting with other network leads. I remember I became a network lead in June. By November, we kind of created a circle of us who worked and also in different spheres in terms of learning. So kind of this, but in a smaller forum of what works, what doesn't work. I think for me, a critical part is also that network lead as well. And being someone who's able not only to influence, but to challenge a lot of the pushbacks that you will get. And the other part is also having a great co-chair who's probably more the people and kind of what Arifa said about working with. So one person needs to be very much strategic, but the other half of it needs to also look after the people, get people to raise those concerns and reminding them that as the leads of those network, it's your role not to put them at the forefront, but to share the issues and the acts that are happening within those minority groups with the business and start solving some of those key problems, because it's all got to work together. But you kind of need to be someone who's very much influential but very clear on how you're going to go and just have a great network and around you to kind of guide you through that. So for me, that worked really well.